Greetings, the travel wellnesspreneur, and I'm here to do your daily reading for today, which is October 6th. Well, I did the reading on October 16th, but it was for the 16th and the 17th. I'm just now uploading it. I do apologize, but anytime you get this message, it's the right time for the message. I'm sitting here in beautiful Vegas at Symphony Park. Oh my God, it's beautiful here. But anyways, I'm on a short break. Actually, it was a 2-hour break, but I did not think to do the reading. So I might have to do a part 2, so just don't fret. You'll see part 2 underneath. But anyways, this is a reading again for the collective. I pulled out 3 cards. The first card is number 38, Forest Frolic Maiden. And I want you to screenshot that. I'll see if I could get a better view of it. And I also want you, like we always do the mantras. So I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joys she brings. I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joys that she brings. I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joys that she brings. So right away, I will just talk about what I've seen in the card. And I noticed that it's like, to me, it's like a wilderness experience. She's expressing herself in the wilderness. The butterflies in the photo, to me, they represent transformation. There's 6 butterflies and there's also 26 orbs. So those were interesting to me. We have 26 orbs, 6 butterflies. How many butterflies? I said 6 butterflies. Anyways, the orbs are spiritual beings, spiritual guides are always with you. That's what I gathered from that. There's also mushrooms in here. Mushrooms means fertile soil. Anytime you have mushrooms in your garden, that means that soil is very fertile, has a lot of water in it, and so mushrooms grow then. So to me, it means abundance. Like, you have fertile soil, you're holding on to, you have something in your hands that's going to be very fertile or fertile. And then it also reminds me of the coins, and coins is abundance. So I see that you're connected to spirit. This person is very connected to spirit. You could tell by by how she's connected there. She's the maid to the universe. She has to expand. Like, that's what I get from it. And then there's a little scroll there, and it's basically, I'm thinking, it's like when people are out there watching you, just let them watch. Try to engage, of course, do what you gotta do, depending on what your business is. They sharing information, but at the end of the day, if they just want to sit along and watch, just let them bask in your glory. She's also looking like she's sending a message to the world. She's got a big message to give the world, and she's doing it so freely, and she's having fun with it. All right. Okay. So basically, do as the little children do and press on, no matter what others think. Dust it off. Try again. Things don't work. Flip it around. Figure it out. But enjoy it. Enjoy the world. Enjoy that life is a game. We talked about that a few days ago. Play with energy. Be excited by energy. Be cheerful. People are drawn to that side of you. People are drawn to happiness and joy. Then they wonder why you are so happy. Then you could share whatever it is that you have to share for them. So that's gonna you're going to be magnetic to people that are very important to you, and will help build your success as you help them build their success. So, prime example, I call myself the travel wellnesspreneur because of the Tony Robbins event. I changed my identity. I have traveled the whole time since COVID season. Travel to me is wealth. Travel to me is health. It represents wealth. Like, people that don't have money really don't travel. So I wanted to live that identity and to become an entrepreneur. So that's why it's called the travel wellnesspreneur. I find travel as a healing mechanism. I find that it's healthy when people travel. And for the most part, people have thought for the last 2 years you can't travel, and I'm proof positive that you can. So by people watching my journey, I'm hoping to inspire you not to be afraid to travel. And if you're looking to travel, just hit me up and I'll show you how I do it for the best deals ever on the planet. Okay, so if you're born on March 8th or 3/8 or 8/3, any combinations of those, that's also, this reading is for you. If you're 38 years old or turning 38, this message is for you. Wealth is materializing from your hard work and your financial goals. Stay connected to your spirit guides, though. Don't ever forget them. Don't ever forget to tap into the spiritual energies. The number 6 comes up as well. Again, the 26 and the 6 from the orbs. Be humble. Sorry about that. Be humble. Be generous. When you have success, you should always have a way to give back to the community, because when you help other people as you be successful, then you're blessed with more success so that you could keep giving. That's just the universal law. Stay humble. Remove pride if you have some. Remove ego if you have way too much of it, or put it aside. Ego has its purpose, of course, but set it aside for a little bit. And number 38 in romantic partnerships is like one person who doesn't like to be alone. So this is talking to the people who are looking at this card in a love reading, and so I'll touch on that a little bit. The person is loyal, humble, he's friendly or she's friendly, peaceful, that they like peaceful coexistence. This person usually has workplace romance because they don't really go out, they're not really an outgoing person. They know balance, they know how to balance work and life. Their work and their love life. They're unconditional lovers. They're adventurous as well, and it creates a strong bond, because when you travel, when you go on adventures with people, that bond continues to grow. So make sure that you're doing this. If this is you and you're humble and loyal and hardworking, make sure you have challenge yourself to be more adventurous with the people that you love, so you can build those bonds. Have faith. And everything that you're doing, the reward is coming. This number 38 also boosts confidence. It's the angelic forces or spiritual forces telling you you're on the right track. You just have to believe in yourself, even when you don't feel like believing in yourself. Even when others don't believe in you, you have to believe in yourself. Financial prosperity will only be a blessing if you are willing to be of service to others. So that's the same thing I just discussed earlier. The number 3 by itself is about clarity, like finding your niche, finding where you belong, being clear. It is also describes people who are eloquent, that can speak well, people who set the intentions to live well, people who are support system to others, and those that know how to ask for support. It also is material things as well. It's your ambition, and it's your connection with others to increase your abundance. So same theme I was just talking about. The number 8 by itself is a karmic number. It's a cause and effect, right? So you set your intentions, the effect is that you'll be wealthy, or you'll have abundance in whatever area of your life that you're seeking. A person who is honest, or things that are honest, and it also talks about fidelity. So the 38 together is authenticity, which I have another thing that I tag my authentic journey by J Bonds. And so yeah, authenticity, diversity, daring, being happy, choosing to be happy, because you got a choice every day to wake up and be miserable. Everybody has that choice, but you choose to be happy, you choose to live in joy, you choose to provide the light in the darkness for other people. Like, that's what I love to do. You follow your intuition, you create your own wealth. I'm self-employed massage therapist, if this is just your first video. You create wealth and riches in any way. So my thing is health and wellness. That's what I'm about, healing people, and travel is healing. So I always feel like I'm in my authentic self. I try to be the most of the time. So basically, be patient with others. Stay on task with your business. Be patient with yourself. Know that you can't get everything done at the same time. Like, pace yourself. Take time. Take breaks. Reward yourself with breaks. People don't realize you do need to reward yourself. I've done a lot of things this week, and I had to take a break, right? And then I came out here to this little park right here and took a little break, right? but I'm out here on a convention. So, you know, I'm taking a break, right? At lunch break, I don't eat. I don't eat because it's I don't want to be tired and not pay attention, because when your blood cells go straight to your stomach to try to digest that, so you don't have the brain cell or the blood's going to your brain where you need to pay attention. So I'll drink and I'll hydrate, which I should drink more, but I stay focused better when I haven't eaten in between the breaks. Anyways, I digressed. Let's see. Because I don't have the book, I will do the second part later. But the next card we pulled was the Knight of Coins. And see how the theme with the little orbs looking like coins? So this is the Knight of Coins. And so the reverse delta with the line in the middle is the earth signs. So we're talking about the Capricorns, the Virgos, and the Taurus of the world. And this card represents two-thirds parts Taurus and 1/3 of Aries. Okay, Aries likes to begin things. They ready to go. Like, you tell them where they need to go, they go, right? Like, they ready. But Taurus is slow and steady in responding. So it's pretty dynamic. So anyways, this is the divine feminine energy. It's the earth sign. It's nourishing. It's about endurance. I don't know if you can see the card. It's about endurance. These are people that keep it real. They keep it 100, you know, and it's annoying. Sometimes they keep it so 100. People like, oh my God, that person's so annoying, because they don't want to be called out on this stuff. So, okay, if you have your initials in your name is CM, it's also, this card is speaking to you. This reading is for you if your letters are C and M. And in this card, what I notice is that the guy is galloping towards his victory. Like, he knows that he gets on top of that mountain behind him, that is his victory. I also noticed that the card is green, which is abundant. There's a theme here. This card is green. This card is green. Gold is abundance. It's green and gold. This person's ready to tackle the world, or ready to task at hand. This person is patient when it's tedious work. They're patient, and for those who are not, this is encouraging you to be more patient. So you can't, like, Rome wasn't built in a night. So the same concept, whether you're building an empire, a business, or starting a new project, it's not going to be today you start and it's done. So make sure that you have patience with yourself. Know that it takes time. There's no need to rush. If I told you you're gonna have $1 million in 5 years, would you stay on that track, right? And so, like, if there's a train going somewhere, you're gonna get $5 million, but it's gonna take you 5 years to get there, you're gonna still do it, you know? No one's gonna say, oh no, then never mind, I won't even get on the train, as if it's guaranteed that you'll make $1 million at the end of that five years. But I could give you $5 million, or I could give you $1 million, and you probably will blow it, because it's not something you earned. It wasn't the journey. You didn't experience that. So anyways, that's just some things to think about. Decide where you want to go. So deciding where you want to go is like the slow, steady Taurus, but the eager to go is the Aries. Like, you ready. Once you decide, you're ready to go. You're anxious to start. There's a person out here that finds joy in meaningless tasks. Like, their job is not that hard, and they don't care. Like, they don't care. It's a meaningless task. It's not something that they're doing hard, but they enjoy it. Like, other people will be like, this is so boring, but this person's like, I don't care. I don't mind doing the tedious work. This person's also self-determined, disciplined, self-disciplined, but it's time to get your hands dirty. And that's what this card represents. The doing people. This is the people that do, versus the people that desire, plan, and direct. This is people that are doers, and you go out and do it for yourself. All right, and then the last card is this card right here. It's called Time to Create. So what I noticed is, like, let me leave it up a little bit. You just pause the video and look at it and contemplate it for yourself. But this says time to create. And I feel like she sees a need and she feels it. Like, that's the most important thing in the world, is to see a need and feel it. If you could see someone's need and you feel it, if it's a business concept, you're going to have abundance, because it's something that other people haven't seen the need And so they don't know how to fill it. Like if you never, if you didn't never, like, I'm gonna give this example. Sometimes I see homeless people buy a store or something, and I'm like, they're asking money for food, and I'm like, do they even know about food stamps? Like, I know that's kind of like poverty mentality, but it's a help. And so people don't know that if I'm telling them about a program that's going to help them, I'm seeing that they need food, and I'm saying, here, fill it, right? I can tell them that where to go to fill that need. So not that I'm going to be an entrepreneur for that, but I'm saying if you're that type of person that can go out in the community and see a need and fill it, then you're going to be really abundantly wealthy. So this is that card. It's time to create business partnerships. It's time to create businesses. It's time to fill in the blanks for people. It's time to follow, listen very carefully to what people are saying. Like, she's contemplating what this picture actually needs, what she's creating, her artwork, and she's really contemplating where she could fill, where she's gonna dab the paintbrush next. And so if you're doing that, or if you desire to do that, this is the right time for it. Okay, so basically write your goals down, then the objective, then the task, then break them down into small little pieces. Then versus the finishing touches of a project. So some of you are in the finishing touches of a project. The other ones of you are having to write the goal, then the objective. Okay. Then the task, break it down into small pieces, and when you accomplish something, bless yourself with a gift or an event or something. Splurge on something. Do something for you. You may not know, this is the final words, you may not know how you'll do it, but when you don't know, reach back and ask your spiritual forces to help you. So with that being said, thank you for joining me. I'll do the book reading later, and you can capture that later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful week. Be blessed from now until forever. Peace. The Travel Wellnesspreneur.